Jenna's brother, Jenna. Let's talk about fat, disgusting, foul pussy Jenna Ball. So I don't even like bringing up her name too much because she's such a fucking attention whore. Everything she does is for attention. So Jenna's brother was going blind when they were growing up. So Jenna never got enough attention. And now she is a worthless whore that begs for scraps of attention by doing anything. She's fucking scum, mate. So let's talk about it. So this whore came into my life right after 2019 when me and Martel first slept together and the siphon hooks was put in. Jade first started siphoning my soul light. She was my friend for the entire 5-year duration that I was being siphoned, that I was celibate for, by the way. She was out fucking everyone. Like, she's nasty, fam. I'm not gonna lie, she's fucking disgusting. And her pussy genuinely stinks. So after the 5-year siphoning, me and Martel had the divine activation. Now, these times I'd been completely isolated. I'd lost all my friends. I was isolated from my family. Jenna was literally the only person that I had. And this was how it was set up to be. Because after the divine activation, on every multi-dimensional layer of my existence, I was now open. I was at the most vulnerable soul level position I've ever been in this lifetime. I was now, just because I was completely fucking open, I was still too strong for the succubus, Jade, to get full access to my oversoul. They needed to shatter me. They needed to rupture me so that I was broken and they could get in through the cracks. And that's where Jenna comes in. So I had the divine activation with Martel, and then they fucked like within like the same week, I think. And at that point my oversoul was still operating as my intuition, because this is the Hannah that was murdered, that had the intuition. And I was like, no, they wouldn't do that to me. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, I won't believe it. And then I told you in the last video, I was having this twin flame telepathy with Martel. I was having these telepathic conversations with him, and he kept telling me, Hannah, I fucked Jenna. And I was like, no, you haven't. No, you, like, she wouldn't do that. You wouldn't, like, no, you can't do that to me, surely. Like, I'm literally so fucking vulnerable right now. My soul is wide open. You couldn't possibly do that to me. They fucking did, fam. But neither of them owned up to it in 3D. They were gaslighting me bad. And she was my only friend at that point. They were both trying to convince me that I was going crazy. This was when I was still calling Anubis Orion, and I can remember having them in my kitchen, and I was like, I know it's happened because you fucking told me. And that was when the rupture happened and the succubus got into my oversoul field. So Jenna was positioned by the demonic grid to isolate me during the siphoning, and then when the time came to rupture my soul, she would step up and do that. And then what she's been doing ever since is saying, no, Hannah's crazy, don't listen to Hannah. It's really sad, actually. I feel really sorry for her that she's going through this. She's a fucking demon, fam. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, do I look completely fucking insane? Yeah, they set it up that way. They fucking did it. And they knew I was gonna look completely insane. I knew I was gonna look completely insane, and I fucking did it anyway. So tell me something.